I was really disappointed, but also really happy. So mixed is probably the best way to put it. Well, here we are. The championships are over and I'm back in Italy. How did it go? Well, mixed emotions really. As an individual, didn't go to plan. But as a team, I couldn't be prouder. I had some stomach issues that reared up the day before the race, the morning of the race, and from very early on, I could feel it wasn't going to be my day for a big distance, but I still had a big part to play in the team. So I'm really proud that I gave absolutely everything I could have done to run 254k and help us secure team bronze medal with Danny Hawkins, our top scorer, Dan Lawson just ahead of him, and then Paul Maskell was our fourth but vital team member, helping Danny in the final few hours. Damo Carr was just grinding it out to make sure we didn't have any excuse to stop as well. So yeah, I was really proud to be part of the team and to secure that bronze medal. But it feels like there's more to be done in the future. One of the great things about being at the Champs was that a few people came up to me and said they'd enjoyed these videos before the race. And there was a few bits of information I didn't go into beforehand, like our cooling strategies, talking about pacing and nutrition, that I could hopefully go into more into in more depth post-race, as there was a certain competitive element of it that I didn't want to give away all of our plans. What would I do differently if I was going to jump back in time? The main thing would probably be just the last couple of days before the race, just handle all my own food. Make sure that even though I was following like a low residue diet, it was kind of really simple, plain rices, white breads, some jam, and just kind of really basic food. It was prepared in a kitchen that I don't think was the best hygiene standards, and I feel that's probably what happened to my stomach. It's still not quite right now, but I did take some Imodium in the race that unfortunately only started to help after the race had finished, which made for an uncomfortable journey back. Such is 24-hour racing. But to those who did come up to me during the race and say that you'd enjoyed the videos, it meant a lot to me actually, because often there was about 200 people watching the videos and you wondered if it was worthwhile. But if the quality of people who are listening are running at a World Championships, then maybe I'll keep cracking along with some of these 200 view YouTube videos. I think with any race, it's always important to focus on what went well as well. So I feel like I reached the start line in great physical condition, like thanks to my coach Tom, and we had a great crew. Sarah Jane Pugh on my crew was crewing for me and Dan, absolutely faultless. She was fantastic the whole way through. Had everything I needed when I needed it, and yeah, the whole of the crew with the British team were kind of setting a good standard of how we feel like it can be done at its best. The main takeaway from the whole championships is it's a team event, and it was just wonderful to see the British team, but also some of the other teams working together. Lithuania, Poland, Spain, they were battling with us for team medals, and that's really nice to see, because it's what sets 24-hour running apart from a lot of the other elements of distance running and endurance sport. We're probably the running equivalent, as close as you can get to maybe like a cycling road race champs, where you are working within your team to secure the best result for one or for the team itself. And for some videos to follow up, yeah, well, I'll keep them going for a bit. A few people might have seen these wonderful ice bandanas we had during the race. Might explain the reasoning behind that in a video, go into some of the lab stuff we did around that, and why precision and fuel and hydration helped us out. I'll look at my nutrition. Even though I was having real stomach issues, I think the lowest hour dropped to 60 grams, and we averaged still over 90 grams an hour throughout the whole race. The last 6 hours, it's sitting at 120 grams an hour for most of it, in part due to these badges, the 90 gram gels. They really kept me going in the final few hours, because it's a lot easier to get one of those down than to take 3 separate gels on. I think just psychologically you're like, well, I've got to finish this over an hour, and then I'm on 90, and then I had a drink and suddenly it was at 120 for the hour. And when you're struggling, it's handy to have it as simple as possible. Stuck. So what's next for me? A few more videos maybe, but race-wise, still chatting with Tom and trying to figure it out. Feels like in my heart there's something a little bit, there's unfinished business with my current fitness. I didn't really get to showcase just how hard I've worked for the last weekend, so maybe I stick with the road for a bit longer than planned, but we'll see. Watch this space. If you like this video, please press the like button, subscribe. or come up to me during the 24-hour race and tell me how much you've enjoyed it, because that honestly was absolutely fantastic. Hopefully I'll keep making some more, but I am rubbish at it.